So we're hopping into town here, and we're going to hop directly on the ship and sail to Elsport. I'm going to speed that up because of time constraint. So we headed down the river, and we're at the next town. This was supposed to be Elsport. Looks like we're in the middle of some kind of battle zone, something else that's happening in the world. Okay, so apparently the king actually sent this dude to pick up the stone for him, but they haven't been able to get to it. So, looks like it's up to us. I mean, makes sense. It's our quest. There's a dark orc leader of the camp. And it's pretty much our job to go and take him out so that everything over here can free up and progress. And my party seems pretty stoked about heading down there and getting the job done, so we'll see how that goes. I want to check the shop stuff here. Well, oops, no, we don't want to sail. We just sailed. We don't need to sail again. Take a look through quick for stuff. I don't have that much money. I only have 335 bucks. 335 golds apparently. But yeah, some of these things upgrade. Definitely get those spalders. +1 stamina. +1 to a stat. That's nice. That's great. And lightning release rings from Paralyze. Thinking there's going to be a reason for those, so maybe I'll just pick up maybe one of them now. I'm betting I'm going to have to outfit my whole party with those at some point. And my tank. Let's make him as tanky as we can make him. And that kind of cleans out my cash. See if there's any... Ooh, I want that. Oh, I want that, but I can't afford it. So here we go, equip everything, and get rid of the junk, hop back in the store, sell it off. Some games have gone these days to auto-equipping all of your newer, better equipment, and that's because people don't have a lot of patience, I guess, these days for, you know, paying attention to detail and figuring out how to make your character stronger. You know, a lot of people don't really have the patience or time to read the numbers and so on. And I understand that. This is a classic style game, so this is like you are in total control. It is up to you to make it right. It's up to you to win, and that's okay. Yeah, it gets, you know, you have to accept it as part of the game. You know, this is the nature of this style of game. It's a little more immersive, a little more hands-on, and you definitely have control of how you create your character. But yep, it can be a little bit more tedious, but once you kind of accept it as part of the game, part of the fun of the game to figure things out, I don't think it's too bad. So anyway, back in the shop, selling off our stuff. Okay, whoop, looks like a leather vest that I should equip. I didn't, oh, I must have taken it off my Templar, and I'm going to put it on the Marksman. A little bit of boost there. I like having stuff as fully upgraded as I can get them, just like everybody else, because that's awesome. It's awesome when you have to do a little bit less grinding, a little bit less replay, because you took the time to boost up your guys. And once again, saving the progress, because I don't like having to redo stuff if I can help it. And off we go. Alright, some new monsters down here. See how these guys work out. That's not great damn. A sandblast, paralyzed and blinded. Okay, interesting stat about the marksman. The marksman doesn't miss. Normal attacks just don't miss. So even though my marksman is blinded, that debuff doesn't affect that character, at least as far as normal attacks go. So that's pretty cool. And that's so I was messing around with a different party a little bit, and you can end up in fights where you're just getting blinded like crazy, and the marksman just is invulnerable to that. So once again, I got my bard debuffing them. These things are kind of stout. They're almost like tanky. They almost you don't hit them very hard. Oh boy! And again, I've got to boost my agility on my mystic. Piercing shot though, amazing. Cuts right through. Favorites? Boy, it would be hard to pick some favorite characters. We're not far enough into this game really yet to do that, but really liking the marksman. A lot of good things to say. The bard's constant ability to sing, and how about the team, or debuff the enemy, really great. The mystic negating different attacks. Oh, and the mystic's getting really low. I gotta drop some heal. But the mystic doing that negate of certain attacks, that is sweet. So I just want to compliment these guys on the job they did coming up with unique attributes to their character classes. I think they did a pretty good job. And there's that sandblast again, blinding the bard. Bard's not going to hit anything from here on out, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to get some heal on the mystic because it looks like they're targeting her for some reason. Maybe armored characters are afraid of magic damage. Yeah, sure enough, bard misses. Templar's got his block going. Nicely done. And the reliable marksman. Blinded and all, fires an arrow, and destroys the guy. Sweet. Mystic shot the spell, took care of the guy, and charged for Crisis Strike at the same time. So I'll at least get to head into the next battle with that full and that ready to roll. Looks like there's a little camp in front of me. Okay, yeah, so we got some storyline. Nice. Here comes the soldiers to help us out with this fight. And there he is. We're directly at Orc General, who clobbers me for half my health. Two of my guys at the same time. Okay. This might not be easy. So right away, I'm going to drop his defense so that I can do some proper damage to him. And I'm going to try to get his speed down and his physical attacks down. Nice. Okay, we're going to burn the temporal wave and lose him a turn. And I gotta heal. If he clobbers me again, he might just kill two of my guys, so I gotta get some heal done. Challenge Honor. The other boss was invulnerable to Challenge Honor, so I'm just gonna straight up attack. Awesome. Marksman charged for Crisis Strike. And again, the Bard is pretty much going to play the role of healer, using some potions, of course. He doesn't have any magic, at least not yet. I might be able to get away with just an attack with the Mystic. Keep doling out the damage with the Templar. Fire off the Super Gauge Blast. That does some really good damage. Although if her magic points were higher, we would have done a lot more. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't know if I can try it now or drop a potion. And there you go again, the negate on that clobber. The Mystic was like, nope, not taking damage. So that was pretty good. He does damage fast though. I gotta keep the heals rolling. And he has his own pretty mean debuffs as well. He dropped accuracy, damage, everything. So he's If you get in a long fight with him, I don't think you'd survive unless you have a lot of heal. Or just keep hitting with the piercing shot. Keep throwing the Templar in the... Oh, nice. The Templar's Crisis Strike is also charging, so that's pretty good. Why did I go for an attack? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I, you know, I'm fairly full. He missed anyway. I mean, that debuff the guy did on us probably was what caused that. Marksman doesn't miss, though. Okay, let's fire off the Crusaders. We're hardly doing anything as far as regular damage. Keep tanking up. Huh, something with the Mystic and blocking. The Mystic has been blocking a lot of stuff lately. Ouch. Oh, man. Critical with the clobber. And again, look at his speed rating. I mean, he's coming up again in a hurry. So again, I have a decision right here. Do I use a potion? It's my last potion, but it might be smart to keep my healer alive, especially. Ah, he's stout. He just keeps soaking up the damage. Out of mana. I brought one magic vial. What was I thinking? Bard showing us that he can still get a good hit in every now and then. Templar is showing us that he doesn't like people taking hits nearby him. Everybody's running out of mana at this point. Her regular attack, though, is so good. Okay, recharge the mana, so we'll just keep filling up the heal. In this fight, I'm basically thinking, like, heal early, heal as much as you can. And there goes the big debuff again. Straight away causing the Templar to miss. And there you get to see the effect of how much the Orc General's Bestial Roar affects things, because his damage dropped to like a quarter of what it was. Now I'm playing on normal difficulty at the moment. You know, I think any harder difficulties, this guy is going to be a pretty nasty fight. Probably have to grind some levels before I'd be ready to take him on. He's pretty fast already. He's very stout, and his clobber hits hard. I'm not quite sure how many turns it takes for his debuff to wear off from us. It looks like 3 or 4 turns. I could pay a little closer attention to that. Did I just get a critical heal? I did get a critical heal. Interesting. Even your magic abilities can be critical if you're healing yourself with them. So that makes me wonder about the role of luck. Like, I wonder if you boost someone's luck a lot, if they kind of get crits like that, both damage and healing all the time. And that was pretty cool. The mage rod that she's using also dropped a fire spell on the guy. A little extra damage. I'll take it. And there he goes, roaring again. I'm running out of mana, running out of heals. I have no potions left. And the guy just keeps eating damage like crazy. Oh, there he goes. Awesome.